Director General of Police Rupin Sharma, while interacting to the officers today at the police headquarters in Kohima, encouraged the police personnel to keep the war on drugs as top priority. He also stressed on the need to proactively identify and narrow down upon potential flashpoints like intertribal or factional or village disputes and agitations by various NGOs or CSOs or organizations. Meanwhile, Deputy CM also administered an anti-narcotics pledge to all personnel of Nagaland Police
for a multi-pronged approach to combat this menace, and decided that we need to educate our police personnel too about the ill effects of the menace and the seriousness of the problem. Rehab of the consumers is an important aspect which the police department will also take up with other sister government departments in due course. When I mentioned this to the Deputy Chief Minister, the Deputy CM readily agreed to administer the pledge, the anti-narcotics pledge, to all Nagaland police personnel. Ignorance of law is no excuse, but we thought that we need to at least make an effort, especially with our junior ranks and other officers. This is where we start today. Nagaland Police would perhaps be the first police force in the country to administer this anti-narcotics pledge to all its personnel down the government to help us in whatever way we possible. There are various issues which we are confronting or which we are likely to encounter in the forthcoming days. The G20 summit, the ULB elections, the possible ENPO arrangement and a peace accord, removal of AFSPA from additional police stations in the state, additional police station jurisdiction in the state, the drug menace, and dealing with crimes like extortion and interfactional disturbances, especially for something like we have witnessed in the past week or so, which disturb law and order in the state. We need to be prepared for all this. Prevention is better than cure, and since we are at the forefront of most law and order issues in the state, the Nagaland Police faces the brunt of the law and order problems. We need to proactively identify and narrow down upon potential flashpoints like intertribal or factional or village disputes, or even agitation by various NGOs or CSOs or ad hoc organizations, and seek solutions to such flashpoints or problems and advise the government in advance to help tackle these problems. These are areas of priority. These should be areas of priorities because, as I said, prevention is better than cure. Our society has some peculiar features where the village and tribal level units are very important. So are some of the CSOs and NGOs. We would like to devise mechanisms to actively associate with each stakeholder by creating formal linkages so that policing can be synergized and an effective police-public partnership can be developed. The provisions of the Criminal Procedure Code and the rules for administration of justice and police in Nagaland provide ample legal basis for such coordination. While we would like to urge the public and CSOs to help on
I further take a pledge to bring to the notice of the authorities about any NDBS related capabilities to make India drug-free.
I further take a pledge to bring to the notice of the authorities about any NDBS related activities if it comes to my knowledge, and that I will take